the Greek word discipline. That word actually, in its original language, is the word mathetes, spelled math, E-T-E-S, M-A-T-H-E-T-E-S. And that word mathetes actually means a disciplined learner. So watch this. Somebody who is a leader, somebody who is a disciple, somebody who is a discipler of people has to be a disciplined learner, which means has to be a student himself. Does that make sense?
Man.
Has to be somebody who is humble, who is teachable, who is able to receive instruction for a certain period of time. Before you can lead and have the accolade of leadership, you first have to be led.
Amen.
Spiritually and athletically. I met Bob Stoops, the coach for OU, like 3 or 4 years ago. And that dude, the thing about him that made him such a great coach is that he's a man who knows how to be led. Most of his coaching technique is not what he knows, it's what he's experienced through learning from other men. So before you can lead, how many of y'all know who Bob Stoops is? By show of hands. How many of y'all don't know who he is? Do your research, and I'll leave it at that. Do your research. Before you can lead, before you can coach, before you can disciple somebody, before you can do any of this, before you can do anything in a sports where you have to first of all learn, man, and be led. And that's the issue with a lot of y'all, man. You don't want to be led. You don't want to be taught. You don't want to be disciplined. You don't want anybody to tell you what's right. Because you think in your mind, I've got it all figured out already, and I already have. I know that, but you don't know it. Because you're not coming to a place of maturity, a place of leadership to actually walk out or live by example the principles of leadership. The first principle is I got to be led. So discipleship, disciplined learner, following somebody, the ultimate goal of that is to produce a leader. That's why, man, a good coach will ride you and will correct you when you're wrong and will stay on your behind until you get it right. And I didn't understand that when I was your age. And I had a lot of good coaches at a young age that rode my behind. I'm like, man, why they always on me? My dad said, man, because they see something in you. They see something in you. That's why they're always riding you. If they didn't see anything in you, they wouldn't care. That's why the Bible is not easy to just, it ain't just a book, it's a challenging book. It's a living book. Because God sees something in you that he has to get out of you. He created you. So if God created you, if it's true, what y'all say by a show of hands, that every good gift, every ability is from God. Right. Common sense. So if that's true, if the Creator gave you gifts and abilities and gave you resources, ability to run fast, jump high, you're strong, whatever it is you got to get the area in, if that came from God, wouldn't it be fair to say that God wanted to get a return on that? Is that fair to say that God would want to get glory out of that gift in you? See, we say this stuff, we really don't understand what we're saying. LeBron James so gifted. Okay, how is God getting glory out of his gift? In a few minutes, I'm going to come back to that one.